For accurate weather forecast and live news, subscribe to our Skymet Weather YouTube channel. Press the bell icon and do not miss on any of our weather news.
Welcome to Skymet. This is the National Weather Bulletin. We have the forecast for 24 hours of 10th of September. The highlights of this brief will be weather activity, intense weather activity over the tri-junction area of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat region, and also likely appearance of a low pressure area in the Bay of Bengal shortly. Coming to region specific forecast, to start with East and Northeast India. As I said, the coming up of low pressure area, there are signs already of a cyclonic circulation that's over northeast Bay of Bengal and adjoining central parts. This system is coming from Myanmar region, as its predecessor also did the same. Now, with this circulation, which will meander over that area for about 48 hours or so, and thereafter become a low pressure area anytime around I will say 13, 14. Okay. Then with this, the conditions over Northeast India, they do not deteriorate. Normal conditions, light moderate rainfall, that of course will continue, and so will be the case over Bihar, Jharkhand and even West Bengal also. I don't expect any intense weather activity over these parts. Winds are all easterlies, trough is far to the south. Because of this low pressure coming up, and then also because of the earlier, the trough line is running a little south of its normal position. Therefore, the flood situation, which is a little grave, that's over particular Darbhanga, Samastipur, that region is having still flood waters there. The rains are not going to hamper any operations, so there will not be any fresh rains, but then the water does flow through the rivers and all, they keep responding, and that's what is deteriorating the situation there. Coming to the northern parts of the country, there is a cyclonic circulation that has been persisting actually over parts of North Pakistan and adjoining Punjab and Jammu Kashmir region. The trough also seen extending from that area. We can expect some weather activity over the hills, that's Jammu Kashmir, Himachal and Uttarakhand, more over Uttarakhand again as in the past 24 hours. Foothills can expect some activity starting with Jammu, Kathua, Udhampur, Pathankot and then going down along the foothills to Ropar, Chandigarh, Mohali, Panchkula. That's the region. More activity I said over Uttarakhand, including Dehradun, Nainital, Mussoorie and then Pantnagar, Rudraprayag can expect some rain and thunder shower activity. On the same lines, even Uttar Pradesh in the proximity of Delhi region will have a little more weather activity. Places like Aligarh, Faizabad, Etah, Etawah, Badaयूं, and then rolling down further eastward, even Lucknow, Kanpur and Prayagraj can expect some weather activity, but more in the proximity of Delhi region. Delhi itself is likely to have some moderate showers in some places. This activity will be scattered, but then definitely more intense than the last few days. This activity is expected over Delhi region. So will be Rajasthan. As I said, the tri-junction of Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Gujarat. So over Rajasthan, we can expect the southeastern parts, southern parts of Rajasthan more active weather conditions because of the proximity of that low pressure area is there. We can have some intense rain and thunder shower activity covering Chittorgarh, Jhalawar, Bharan. This is the pocket including extending up to Pali and Nagaur region. The rainfall even can be expected moderate showers closer to Delhi, including covering Alwar, Ajmer, also Jaipur, Savai Madhopur, Bharatpur, Dholpur, even Kota, Bundi can expect this weather activity in these 24 hours or so. Extreme western parts of Rajasthan, not much of weather activity. Light rain can't be ruled out from that area as such. Punjab and Haryana, mostly cloudy skies, light rainfall only expected, nothing very heavy expected over that parts. Coming to the central parts, so this is the focus of weather activity as it has been happening for the last 2 days also, courtesy the low pressure area which had earlier formed over Bay of Bengal. Presently its remnant is marked over parts of west Madhya Pradesh and adjoining Rajasthan region. So this is the confluence zone is extending even up to Gujarat or so. So therefore this area will have fairly widespread some thundershower, intense weather activity expected. Northern parts of Gujarat, that's covering even Disa, either Palanpur, Mehsana, Patan, this is the pocket, and some light showers can be expected even over the central parts also, including up to Ahmedabad, Gandhinagar, Baroda and Anand region. Most other parts of Gujarat, yes, light rainfall expected now during these 24 hours. It could be a little moderate spells also over South Gujarat, which generally the rains have vacated that area, Surat, Valsad, Bharuch region, that Tapi and this pocket also light to moderate rain shower expected. Madhya Pradesh is having a lot of weather. They will have both western parts more than the east, but then western parts, particularly the southwest corner of that, inclusive of Ratlam, Indore, Khargon, Khandwa region, and then this is the pocket which can expect intense rainfall activity. Even the northern parts of Madhya Pradesh, Guna, Gwalior, Shivpuri, Shiopur, Ashoknagar, Datia, Bend, Morena, all these places can also expect some moderate rain and thundershower, and the eastern parts covering Riva, Sagar, Satna, Chhatarpur, and then even up to Jabalpur, Umaria, again moderate showers can be expected over these parts. Most parts of Maharashtra, no intense weather activity, only light weather activity can be expected over parts of Vidarbha and Marathwada. So will be the coastal parts. It's a Konkan region also. The heavy rains have vacated Mumbai now. Moderate showers can't be ruled out in these 24 hours over that area. Lastly, the southern parts of the country, the least weather affected pocket is southern parts of the country now. Yesterday also, and in these 24 hours also, the scenario remains almost same, very little weather activity, inclusive over Telangana, which earlier had heavy showers. It's going to be light and at the most moderate in the coastal parts of Karnataka. We can expect, in view of this offshore trough which is there, that's over parts of Konkan and coastal Karnataka, but confined to the coastal parts only. Interiors will not have any significant intense weather activity as such. Light weather activity over Kerala and even over other parts, interior parts of Karnataka can't be ruled out. That's the weather brief from Skymet. Keep watching for latest information on weather. Thank you.
Keep your family healthy by downloading Skymet AQI app and tracking air pollution of your location in real time.